Hello, and welcome once again to another episode of Third Action. I'm your lovely host, Jason, and these are the same three spoopy individuals that were here last week, or 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, perhaps. In the bottom left, we have Asher Ford, Human Ranger, played by Char.
Hello. There's no more Overwatch in the world today, so I have to play Pathfinder instead.
Oh, shucks. How terrible.
In the bottom middle, we have Greshy Ironroot, Dwarven Druid, played by Will.
Did Overwatch 2 not come out yet, or does not
Nope, not
count?
till the 4th.
That's silly.
Yeah, we're on the in-between day. They closed down Overwatch earlier this morning, and they're starting up Overwatch 2 tomorrow, so...
It's the
So there's
healthiest
one day
day
of
we've
death.
had.
Did you go outside and see the sun for the first time?
Our mental health of the world has increased today.
Don't worry.
I saw a bunch of
Be
people
back
posting the society, the perfect society image. And at the bottom right, we have Gunn, Human Champion of Erastil, played by Adam.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Of course I am. Never did get into Overwatch very much. Hey, everybody.
Hello. And in the meantime, I've been playing Gundam Overwatch, which is very similar, but with Gundams. It's kind of fun. In any case.
Good.
Hello. Where's my buttons? I remember streaming this one. Nope, that's battle. Explore. Okay. So, last time on Third Action, our group of intrepid adventurers, a group of intrepid adventurers, successfly rescued the captured spared from their Yeti captors. At the old dome within Zinshalast. You found out as part of this that they were perhaps being directed to be held by none other than Lucretia, one of your recurring pains in the asses. And you now have perfect confirmation that she is in the city because she was masquerading as one of the Yetis, the leader of the Yeti, in fact. But before you could put a stop to her, she dimension-doored away some distance, and you thought to give chase. Now, I think this is the same day. Yes, this is the same day. You made your way to the north side of the city. Switch to map view. Yeah, so you made your way over to the north side of the city through the tunnels, thanks to the help of Morgiv, while the others spared take to hiding underneath throughout the tunnels. You made your way to the House of Divine Consumption, or the outskirts of it. You find yourselves in a small building within the same block of buildings. And you were using Asher's headset of clairvoyance and clairaudience to get a good bird's eye view of the situation within the House of Divine Consumption's walls. Inside, it's basically a big... the main building is a large walled-in kind of temple courtyard, where there is a massive golden statue of Karzug under one kind of gazebo, and there's a sort of a bunch of assembled Lamia, along with Lucretia herself, seemingly directing them around. And just as your vision was fading, Asher, you saw a mysterious man with mithril-tinted skin appear within the courtyard and walk up to Lucretia to speak to her. And I think that's basically, I'm pretty sure that's where we stopped. So your vision fades and you return to your body, I guess. You have full presence of mind. What do you guys want to do?
Well, what did you see, Asher?
Oh, a whole bunch of Shit. I mean, Lucretia's there, a bunch of other people there, and a glittery boy is present.
Glittery boy.
Did you say, like, I heard his name or something? Because I remember you said it, and then we were trying to figure out if we remembered it.
I recall that name for some reason, but I don't know if that's him.
I believe what I told you. I don't think you heard any name. I think you just saw the like tinted skin and recalled something about a mithril man.
Mm-hmm.
And then you guys have your own notes to piece that together. But for the chat, I think I can show this again. Let's see. So you guys can get a better look at this guy. He is a seemingly hairless man with kind of bluish-gray tinted skin, and he's wearing greenish teal robes with golden trim, very similar to the robes that you've seen on the various Karzook statues.
And is weird.
Wow.
Well, does that change our plan at all, or are we just going in?
Did you use the video portion, or only, or the audio as well? Can you separate those, or isn't it you can do one each a day?
Yeah, you can separate them. I don't remember if I used both. I definitely used the eye one though.
Yeah, my understanding is that you used both in that situation.
Okay.
You can use them separately, but you can also use them at the same time.
Okay. Then,
Actually, I don't think we used the audio because I believe that was the intention before the video faded and that person showed up, because we didn't hear anything that I recall.
Yeah, I think we were going to say, let's listen in on what they're going to say next.
I recall Adam mentioned something about, now that you have visual, you can try and place the audio, but I don't know if that ever happened. I probably should have watched the last episode to review before. We had 2 weeks.
So many
Maybe.
months.
That's my memory as well.
But
I mean, you didn't get anything meaningful from any audio, so sure, if you wish to use the audio separately, I'll allow it. But I don't believe any particular concerted effort was made to differentiate the two in that specific way.
right. I'm not sure if there's a point, but you could try listening in if you think it's necessary. I'm still wondering if are we going in further? Are we going to try and back up? If I don't know if this mithril man is dangerous or not.
There
He
are
is who
also
we
numbers
think he is.
too.
If he is the leader of the Greed Wing from the Rune Forge, then he's going to be pretty dangerous.
We have a lot of
We could potentially take some advantage by attacking them while they're gathered up and not aware that we're here. If we can manage any kind of meaningful surprise attack.
Asher, I can see the walls from here, but I can't see inside. Is there like a big building or anything, or is it just like a courtyard, or?
from what I remember, it was a courtyard with a giant statue.
Can we see the giant statue from here? Is it above the size of the walls?
Yes,
Karzook?
yeah, it is much taller than the walls. You could see it from the street.
There it is.
I can see it from the street. Would I imagine that's about, say, 500 feet away or so?
Based on the scale of the city, I think it is.
Statue itself? Yeah, it's
from where we're about at.
Yeah.
Just hypothetically speaking, if I were to, cause a minor earthquake at the base of that statue, it might fall down and cause some commotion that would allow us to get inside. Downside is that has no guarantee of actually hitting anyone, because I'd be doing it completely blind.
What if it hits us?
Well, if we are 500 feet away, I think we'll be all right.
It won't hit me, but I'm worried about everyone else.
The point would be to do it before we go in, not while we're in there.
I meant it went in the opposite direction.
Oh, we might have to run then, but we've got a tunnel. We could go downstairs, perhaps. I don't know. But we should decide quickly. I don't like wasting time, and she might get away again.
I enjoy it. It makes me smile.
Yeah, 500 feet's about a hex and a half on this map, so...
All right. Well, if we're going in, I would suggest we get everybody prepared to start ascending or however get inside. Because I assume we're going over the walls. We're not going to try and go through any gates or anything.
Yeah, there are walls. Only I had a wall spell.
I have the ability to give everyone fly for a minute. But again, that means we have to be rushing to get in there.
That could work.
The outer walls themselves, from this distance, you can tell to be roughly 80 feet or so. The
flight speed
statue,
would be equal
you
to your
guess,
land
is about
speed.
200 feet.
So what we could do is I could cast it, we could move, and then we can start flying, and then I can cast Earthquake while we're in the air.
If we wanted to catch them unawares, let's see. What's the area on Sunburst? I just got that. I think it's pretty sizable as well. But maybe not that sizable. 60-foot burst. That's pretty big.
Yeah.
We could double volley them.
That sounds fine to me. Remember that burst, I believe, is
Radius.
60. It is radius, so it's going to be quite a lot there.
Yes.
But we'd have. Do you know where they're at exactly? Because I'm aiming for the giant statue thing. I don't know if they're
Right. If we throw the earthquake while we fly up to the top of the wall, or then fly up to the top of the wall, and and bomb them from there. Tell me a little bit about this wall. Is it? I mean, is it like a cylinder around a?
The central complex is, it's like a big rectangular wall.
Okay.
Yeah, roughly 80 feet in height. From your current angle that you're like peeking through, open door or cracks on the walls that the building that you're in, you can see that it's probably made out of some kind of maybe. Well, it's a little tough to tell. It's gold plated, so could be a metal wall. It could be a stone wall that's just kind of lined with metal. It could just be stone that's gold plated. And you can make out the two massive entry gates.
Are there any guard towers or anything like that atop it? Or crenellations?
You can see inside the wall. You can, from your current angle, you can make out one clear kind of circular tower within the interior of the wall,
but not connected, not on top of the wall.
No, it's not connected to the wall. And I mean, if you asked Asher could tell you that he saw 4. There's one of these towers in each corner.
But they're inside the courtyard.
Yes,
not on top of the wall.
Correct.
I mean, at that point, if we're mobile enough, if we all fly, the wall is more of a benefit to us than it is to them. If we can bomb them from on top of it.
I mean, that's fine. Do you want me to start with earthquake, or do you want me to wait until we get to above the wall?
Yeah.
How long does earthquake last?
I mean, it just happens. It's just a round of
Okay.
It just happens. It's a 60-foot burst. I almost thought maybe catching part of the wall in it would be beneficial for us, but sounds like not if we're trying to make it to our benefit to have the wall up.
I think you could go up to the top of the wall first.
Okay. Everyone get in position then so I can cast and we can go.
I will remind Jason at this time that Gunn has begun wearing the third eye, which shows all magic within some range.
Just blinds him with all the auras.
Yeah. So, as such, I'd like to be careful not to go through any barriers or alarms or anything like that.
Let's see. Sorry, is this the item called Third Eye?
Yes.
Okay.
You continuously see magic auras, except that you see the location of all auras within 30 feet.
Well, as
Enough
a
should
ninth
be.
level detect magic spell.
Yeah. Should be enough that we don't fly through any triggers, like magical barriers or triggers, without realizing that they're there.
Okay, so it doesn't work on illusion auras specifically. But it works on everything
It
else.
does, but it lets you try to. I mean, you have to make a check against them, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you already used the True Seeing today? Because you could do
I
that
have
as well.
not. And I think I also have the spell in my spell list, and I was about to cast it from there.
Either way. Anywho,
Yeah, before we go flying up to the top of the wall, let's buff. We'll fly up to the wall. We'll open with an earthquake and the thing that I said. Asher can shoot. If we need to retreat, we can retreat to the sky. Expect that they can probably follow after us in some way or another. Maybe we'll have an aerial battle. That'd be fun.
it could be interesting.
Yay!
By the way, Asher, you still have Storm's Fury invested. If you wish to use anything from that as part of the bombing.
Let's look at
A lot of it's sustained stuff, so I'm not sure how much is going to be worth your while, but
Asher's regular attacks are just
they're
nuts.
pretty damn good too. I just wasn't sure what he'd like to start with since we're dropping bombs.
In terms of like focused damage.
Elemental Annihilation Wave's not too bad,
Does this show me anything?
There.
What?
but that is a 2-action or 3-action or 6-action spell. Anyway,
Let's say we spend 30 seconds preparing.
Not again.
all right. Well, I'm going to wait for since a lot of these spells only last a minute, I'm going to wait to cast Elemental Gift until we're getting ready to go.
I'll use my. How long does elemental? 1 minute. Okay.
1 minute.
I'll keep the armor rune as backup then. My winged rune on the armor.
Mhm.
I mean.
And I can hit everybody, so we'll all have that fly speed bonus. Not that Rock needs it necessarily, but he can have it too.
Rock is still packed away, if I recall.
Well, then I won't be able to cast it on him, but he can fly anyway, so. You've got those wings. Are they
That's it.
working? Doing anything fancy
Not
yet?
sure.
Little
Not
chicken
sure.
wings.
Yeah.
They're like
They're
little.
little stubbies at the moment.
Well, I believe they're still underneath your armor because you declined to get them modified, or get the armor modified by Greshy.
We didn't take the time to do it, but I don't think I put it back. I don't think I put the backplate back on either. Not
Okay.
sure.
That might reduce your AC if you didn't.
You could leave your backplate exposed, that's fine.
No.
Backstab,
We'll
backstab.
we'll say that they are not out right now.
Alright.
We'll say that they're not out right now.
Well.
All right, so 30 seconds to buff. Let's release Rock.
Okay.
That's the first action. We'll bring
So
him out.
where are you doing all this from? You're doing this from inside this little building?
I think so.
Okay. Alright. Don't mind me, go ahead.
Was there any other thing else? Because I don't have any pre-buffs to speak of.
already with my.
This is not a game with a whole bunch of pre-buffs, necessarily.
Well, I'll just do mine.
Go for it.
Got
Shit, I have the
we got
ring of climb.
true seeing, heroism, and freedom of movement
Those are good. Those are good.
to throw on.
Gonna hold off on that for the moment because that's going to be useful more in battle. That's a lot of this is stuff that's useful in battle versus out. Though actually, I will go over to Asher and I will cast. Well, it's probably unnecessary because Asher's pretty. Do you want freedom of movement as well, Asher?
Oh, let's read.
Quick escapes from immobilized, grab, and restrained.
Yeah, I don't like when people touch me.
Well, is it okay if I do so real quick? That's how I cast the spell.
My people, strangers. I don't like when
Strangers with a bad touch. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Touch
Then I'll go over and I'll pat Asher on the back and help him feel a little bit more loosey-goosey. So you should have the ability to escape pretty easily now for the next 10 minutes, because that is a pre-buff.
Yeah, that's a 10.
Forgot I had prepared that. It's on my third gone though, or fourth gone.
I guess they don't have a spell effect for freedom of movement.
They do not. It's just something you just automatically succeed unless the effect is of a higher level, which I only prepared it for, so technically.
Magical
just lasts
end of
for
a
10
higher
minutes.
level.
Correct.
Okay. So it'll end at noon 57.
What's this?
Thanks,
Asher
Asher.
something.
And he's upright. Look at that.
Hey.
I'm not sure.
Not
Okay.
upside down.
I'm a little
Someone's
sad about
like
that, in
those.
fact.
Huh,
Wait,
weird.
what if I like?
Does that work? I don't think that works.
Okay, anything else?
Good for me.
I don't think I have anything crazy. I could just get even faster.
Nothing wrong with being even faster, though. I'll note that. Well, actually, I think the way that it reads is your fly speed is equal to your land speed without the status bonus that the air bonus would have given you. I don't know if that counts for other status bonuses to your land speed, but
I'm gonna wait on this. I'm not gonna use it
That
yet.
would kind of imply that it would count other bonuses.
that's what I've been That's what I've been reading it as well. Is if you have like long strider, that should stack, but it wouldn't stack with the 30-foot speed bonus to your land speed that this gives.
Mhm.
When an effect says all your speeds, does that mean also flying?
Yes,
should be.
if something says all
Okay.
your speeds, it includes flying. So you're asking about elemental gift and how that applies.
Well,
other
specifically
bonuses?
if I have, say, long strider on me, which gives me a 10-foot status bonus to my speed, and elemental gift gives me a fly speed equal to my land speed, without the status bonus that elemental gift gives to my land speed, does the
that's-
other status bonus still apply to it?
No, because that bonus only applies to a land speed. I believe that we've talked about this before, I think, but I think if they wanted to say that it was equal to your land speed with all of its bonuses, then they would have said as much.
That's fair. Well, regardless, that still gets us moving around a
I
bit.
tend to mention it. I have this wand that you gave me too. Let me take that out. There we go. Long strider. Yes, I can use that too. Couldn't hurt.
All right, well,
Sure.
stride in yourself.
Are we ready then? Anything else?
Yeah, I'm good.
I assume it's
I
the
have-
base level long strider.
It is.
Okay. Why is everybody quicken?
You put that on us when you were testing stuff earlier.
I don't think I meant to.
We're also in battle, technically. Or there's a battle going on.
Oh, is there? Oh, there's a battle. Remove that.
No, it's the
Updates.
effects of
Yay.
Daredevil. It's not that I cast freedom of movement on myself once per day because of the boots. the effect is written as the boots cast freedom of movement on me,
Yes.
which is very funny to me. Then I get grabbed in the boots, just like, no.
No touch.
Away we
Bad touch.
go. That's exciting. Oh, that's
All
a
right.
high level freedom of movement too, I think.
Let's move out then.
All right. Once we get to the street, I'm going to cast then. And we're going to fly from that point.
Yeah, so, I mean, you're just walking outside. You open the door to the building. It creaks slightly. And you step out into the snow. The snow is falling all around you. It's quiet, save for the occasional shout, or sometimes you hear a Trima cry in the distance. But you immediately start casting.
The wind starts to whip up around each and every one of us individually. The snow whirling about as we all start to feel it lift us up into the air. And we are all gifted with some quickening movement stuff. So that'll be elemental gift, and I'm going to do the air effect specifically.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and slap this on you guys, or you can slap it on yourself, whatever.
I'm double. Not Rock, unless Rock's already been released. You already did release Rock.
I did him. I did
Okay.
him.
Well,
Okay.
he can take it too. It'll be good for him to be on land if he needs to move around on land at least.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't hurt.
All right, so everybody's out. You've
All right.
got the long striders up. You've got Greshy does not have long strider. Is that correct?
Correct.
And otherwise, all right. And that elemental gift lasts how long? 1 minute.
1 minute. And do we want to roll initiative at this point, or?
Yeah, since
'Cause
that's
we're
a
going to the wall
1
next.
minute spell. Let me get you guys on here. Okay. I will put you. Yeah, if you're using a 1 minute spell outside here, let's do something like that. Give me a sec to reset up.
All the minor fuckery we've just done, it's fine.
Well, I found a few more things that I would do too, but I think it's too late now.
It's not too late. Well, I mean, if you're gonna do it after he casts that.
Well, I have
mean-
an interesting idea. I'm going to dig out this wand of misdirection that we found. And I'm going to cast it on Asher and Greshy so they look like each other.
But which of each other?
It has to have a target, and like their appearances will swap. I think.
Oh.
That's I mean that's funny, but I have no idea how well it's gonna work. We'll see. Does it look like I'm holding Asher's bow then, or does it look like I'm holding my staff, but I'm Asher?
That might not be how misdirection works. It might only change one person.
Yeah, I could look at it.
I'm checking it.
Okay. I've
Or
not
of
actually
one
used
creature to
misdirection.
resemble that of another. One target is the primary target, and the other is the secondary. Effects that would detect auras on the primary instead detect the same auras on the secondary target. Actually, it only changes what magic they appear to have on.
So I mean it's
Yeah.
not hurtful or anything. It just doesn't do quite the neat thing that she wanted.
Alas, then I'll.
I
Put,
like that though.
We'll make it appear that Greshy has lots of buffs as well, has Gunn's buffs on.
She's super strong.
Alright,
Yeah, it's not bad actually in case they do try to dispel magic or something.
They may choose to
So you buff some.
waste some dispel magics on you.
okay. Let's see then. Let's see, you guys are not that far away, so sure, someone here.
Did you actually put all the spell effects on yourself there, Gunn? Your heroism and your just your heroism, I
I'm not
think.
sure how to do that.
There's a thing in your box that you cast earlier that you can drag
Do I
onto
have
your character.
Do I have to find my token because we have to?
Oh, it's
way out across the city. There we go. Okay.
Sure, why not? Let's activate. Put you guys on this
Delete
map.
map.
On the snow map. Go ahead and roll initiatives, please.
That is much further away than the 80 feet you said.
No, I said
No, you said the wall's 80 feet
the
tall.
wall's 80
high.
feet tall.
Oh, 80 feet tall. Okay, well, that's fine then. All right.
I
completely
so
misheard that, though.
Okay, roll your initiatives, please.
I thought we were
first of all-
close to the wall as well.
I didn't think we were... Oh, yes, son of...
Oh dear.
All right, I guess I'm going last.
That's okay. I'll roll initiative one day. It will happen, and it will be a good initiative roll. Yeah. Yeah.
Yikes, this is... You know...
Okay,
At least we're
So
just
that-
going after each other right now.
that's a 33, a 32, and a 29. 33 for Gunn, 32 for Asher. Greshy's got a 29. I am going to... I guess I should just roll all of them. But click, 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 click. Da-da-da-da. So many creatures. And there. Alright. Beginning the encounter. I guess I'll kind of jump to... I'll just jump to Gunn. Oh, alright. Gunn, it is your turn. You guys are just outside of a building. There's some other buildings in between here. I'm not going to draw them. But
Okay.
just assume there are a couple other buildings outside of this big plaza. This is the wall, or like the big box is the outer wall. My camera controls are all fucked up. Over here in the center, south center, those are the two massive gates. Those are closed currently. They're made of bronze. The outer wall seems to be kind of gold-plated color, and you can see a big white tower around here, just inside the wall, and all the entire right half of this is also there's like the massive Karzub statue on the eastern half of the temple complex that you should also be able to see over the wall. All right. So,
I would have
what
been
would you like
either
to do?
next to or mounted on Phelan, by the way.
Sure, I did not. If you guys wanted to be mounted, go for it.
Okay,
Same.
just saying. Either way.
This place is bigger than I was hoping. It's not quite as much of a box, but
We're gonna cause a distract. I think I'm changing plan. We're gonna cause the distraction on our way in. We're
Okay,
further
let's
out
go-
than I thought
let's
by a
go up
lot.
let's go
I
up
think
the
that's
east
a
wall.
good plan.
Let's go up the east wall instead of where there's a gate. So that way
Right.
if they can't fly, they have to
We'll go.
follow us around. Okay, I am. Let's see, measure distance. Mounted on rock, command rock. First action, he can move 140. But let's say we want to go 40 up while going about 80 over.
So I'll cover my hand here.
Switch controls. There we go.
All right. So rock flaps. You lift up over a couple of the smaller buildings and kind of fly just over the roofs as you fly towards the eastern wall.
I'll get their attention first. You guys come up a slightly different point.
Oh.
Let's see. Oh, any remaining actions? Actually, let's see. Where did my character sheet go? popped out, but it seems to have disappeared. Pop it out again. Okay. Can't think of. I mean, we pre-buffed most of our stuff, so I can't really think of anything too amazing that I need to go right now. But just make sure that all my stuff is to hand. So sword, shield, and prayer beads. And I guess I'll just hold the rest of my actions. I guess I can prepare something if I see anybody see us that I can call out.
Okay, so you ready in action to call out to the others in case you're noticed. All right, Asher.
Checking my movement speed because I no longer know exactly what it's supposed to be. I know it's on my chart, but I have to do an audit of that one day, which is probably between turns. But for now, just gonna go. Come here, you little shit. Okay, right up to the wall. That's how far I can get.
Are you staying on the ground then, or are you going?
Yes.
Okay.
I have not flown because without the stats bonus. Yes, I'm just running up as fast as I can, and then I'll go whoop, and then
All right.
whoop.
Okay, so yeah, you weave through the buildings, darting through the snow as you run up towards the wall. Greshy.
All right, Greshy's going to command Phelan to start ascending. He gets the whole 2 actions, therefore, to go. Let's see, he's going to go 40 feet up, kind of diagonal. So we'll say 20 over, 20 up, something like that. That's fine. It'd be 40 over, 20 up. I missed Drag Ruler. Where'd it go?
Drag Ruler is dead.
Ugh. Thereabouts, I think, and then.
For the non-live listeners, I updated Foundry, so some
Mistakes
of the
were made.
models we used are not working right now.
And with Greshy's other 2 actions, since apparently, despite the statue being more than 200 feet away from me, it's still within range. We're gonna just start the earthquake now. Start the chaos inside. So I should still be able to see the statue, though, correct? It's above the wall.
Yeah, you can see the statue.
Okay. Then
it's 200 feet tall, and the wall's only 80.
Right. So
Only.
we are going to aim for the base, or where the base would be, and try to collapse that statue and see what kind of chaos it causes. I will be probably putting it centered base on the statue itself, so whatever 60 feet around that would be.
Okay. Let me. Using the statue is so big that 60 feet. Let's see. 60-foot radius.
At the base of the statue.
Okay. And you're trying. I see. Okay, so the ground rumbles and shakes. You can all feel the seismic activity. You can hear the seismic activity because it's otherwise quite quiet. You see the walls kind of shudder a bit. Let's see. So the ground becomes difficult terrain. Is there a duration? Okay, so for one round, the ground, the ground in the area is difficult terrain, I suppose.
I think it just makes it difficult terrain because it just causes fissures and broken up land all around it. I don't think it lasts for a certain duration. It's just literally causing an earthquake to happen.
No, it does last for one round. We get the shaking ground effect, which is, the ground is all difficult terrain. All creatures on it take a -2 penalty to circumstance, or -2 circumstance penalty to attack rolls, AC, and skill checks. The second thing is fissures happen. So every creature in that area must attempt a reflex save at the beginning of their turn to avoid falling into fissures that open up.
Oh, the fissures are permanent. I'm sorry. I was thinking the ground itself.
Yeah, the fissures become permanent. Collapse. Structures and ceilings might collapse. Roll a flat check for each structure. 16 for a sturdy, 14 for an average, and 9 for most shoddy. And all adjusted. Okay. And a collapse deals 11d6 bludgeoning damage. Alright. So, let's see. The statue, I would rule, is fairly sturdy. It is it's relatively new looking and made of solid metal. So we'll go with the sturdy for that, which is a 16. So roll 1d20. Got exactly a 16. So the statue itself, it's rumbling, it's wobbling back and forth on its platform, but it otherwise manages to stay mostly upright. The kind of gazebo that's around it, though, is a lot older and weaker, so we'll go
16
with
is a failure, right? More sturdy equals higher chance of failure, so... Or sorry, more sturdy equals higher chance to live. Normally it's a 14, this is a 16.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, why'd they roll it like that?
They did it weird.
They did do it weird. Sorry. Wait, huh?
Yeah, that's...
It's like a DC 16 check
Is that
to knock it down.
Or is that just how... That doesn't make sense
It's more like
to me.
a DC 16 flat check to knock it down, which it would have been made.
Yeah, it's
just
like
now.
an attack on the structure.
I think it's still safe in that case. Because the DC, if it hits the DC, it still succeeds against being knocked over,
No.
but...
It's a flat check. If you succeed at the flat, if you roll even, then you succeed at a flat check, right?
Yeah.
Like to not die, a flat check.
This is really weird.
It is written very weird because normally an attacker, like that is worded like an attack.
I guess it would be basically me making an attack against it, and so a 16 in this case would, as Adam says, be a success in my case, which would be a failure for it, versus a less sturdy structure where I would only need to have it hit a 9 or a 14 for it to be a success for me, a failure for it.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to delete this. You roll.
Oh, come on. What?
Okay.
Let your dice be cursed.
I do agree with you. It's weird, though. That's a 15.
There we go.
You'd be able to use fate points to the flat check then.
You can use a hero point to reroll it.
I can use a hero point to reroll it, and I can use my fate points on a reroll from what I recall from previous
you can use your fate points on the roll, sure.
Lucretia knocks down a little mountain on us.
It still fails.
Knocks down a statue.
Because fuck me.
All right. But okay, roll a second one for the actual structure, and that is a this is going to be a 14 flat check for the actual structure around it.
Nope.
Okay.
It said the GM makes the flat check.
It does say the GM makes the flat check, but it's a weird flat check.
It's an opposite flat check for somebody who's defending against an attack. It doesn't make sense. I agree with Jason that it doesn't make sense, and he already rolled to have me roll it, so.
You know what? Okay, chat. Does chat want the structure to fall? Do you want the Karzug statue to fall? If chat tells me that the Karzug statue should fall, I will allow the Karzug statue to fall. But if they don't, we have an absolutely. Okay. Make it fall. Bring it down. I need 2 more. There's a yes, and it's coming down. Okay, fine.
Clearly, this is the most exciting.
That wants the statue down.
The chat has spoken.
That we could have. But also, return to sender. Lucretia brings a mountain down on us.
Try to bring a statue down on her.
Okay. In that case, let's do a what's my usual 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1d8. Greshy, give me a 1d8 for the direction that the statue falls in.
Sure.
One is directly north.
And so we're at like 3.
Us.
Yeah.
That's
3.
That's straight to the
Straight
well,
to the
depends.
east.
Are you going east or are you going west? I assume
yeah,
you're going
clockwise.
Sorry, I go clockwise. So
Okay, that makes sense.
One is directly north, 2 is northeast, 3 is directly east. So the
So we have been
statue. Oh yeah, you guys are kind of at 4 o'clock.
Okay.
I've been
Or
a
4
D12
on the
then.
D8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah,
7, 8. No, it's 8 to go around.
Oh, on a compass, I see. I
On
thought
a
we were doing a
compass.
whole clock.
Oh no, not a full
Compass.
clock. Not a full clock.
Not that fancy.
Okay, so this statue tumbles in this direction. We smashing into the wall. The wall kind of crumples under its weight, causing some rumbling. Give me 2 more D20s. These are against 14s.
Well, that's a natural 1 because
Natural 1 for the
why not?
north one, and then
That's a 10 again.
okay. So the two towers in the north and northeast and southeast both manage to stay mostly upright, though they kind of tilt in a little bit under it. As a result of the kind of impact. Let's see. So those guys are fine. Just checking everything. Okay. So yeah, the loud sound of metal scraping against stone impacts, and that probably kicks up a lot of snow and dust. So I'm gonna do another. Let's do another rectangle. A rectangle? Nah, I'll do a circle. Okay. So this whole area here, this black rectangle is all like dust and snow that's been kicked up. So everything in there is concealed.
Would you
can
consider
still
this to
see
be a
through it.
natural effect?
Sure. Yeah,
Because
why
that
not?
doesn't affect Greshy
Consider
at
it
least,
quick.
so that's good.
Okay. I think no one managed to actually that you saw is injured
couldn't
by
see
this,
anybody.
but it has caused some damage. All right. Are you pleased, chat? Does he have earthquake insurance? Karzug, he probably skimped out on it. All right, is that Greshy's turn?
Aye, that is Greshy's turn, as we've made a mess of
Alright.
things.
Hi,
Which one
I'm in
is
the
this?
dust.
Okay.
I can see you. Hi.
Hi.
You immediately hear shouting from within the facility. Oh. I think she's gonna do something like that. Oh, I wish I had my turn tracker thing. Okay. He's going to make his way over here. You hear from the northeast some shouts. Actually, can I remove a wall? Maybe I can remove this wall. Who has made this the most complicated? Okay. Sure, let's kind of remove this outer wall.
Oh, hello.
But the most fun. I'm already very much invested in this.
Okay, so this kind of central section of the wall is pretty badly damaged. Basically everything in the inner red rectangle. These guys, so it's currently this Lamia up on this tower's turn. He's shouting about the statue. Next one is a Lamia over here. He moves in front of Lucretia to kind of block for her. This Lamia over here is going to rush in this direction. This one, they're both going to rush to Lucretia's aid. Lamia is blowing a war horn. Lamia over here sees that something's something's gone wrong. It is also blowing a war horn, so you hear two kind of loud war horn sounds. Well, I guess it's one solid tone, like a burr, that echoes through the city. The southeast one, likewise, he's just kind of looking around, he's shouting some things. I don't see anything. They've got to be around here somewhere. Gunn, what do you do? It is chaos in there.
We can see all of them, though, roughly?
You cannot technically see all of them, no. You can only really see maybe the two that are on the eastern towers. The rest are still kind of beyond. I can kind of reconfigure these walls a little bit. I just hastily removed one. So let me...
Okay. And the dust cloud is probably...
Yeah, the dust cloud's pretty thick.
Can't really see through that.
But you... Okay. Alright, so I've kind of put up some partial walls that are still there.
I think we're going to command Rock to keep flying up and over. So probably still going towards where the top of the wall would have been. So about 40 up and 80 over should get me. I'll figure out exactly. Rather than just guesstimating.
Whoops, ignore that.
About there. Alright, again, use the tool instead of moving. Okay.
Okay, so Rock flies through the debris in the direction of the golden statue.
Are we now able to roughly make out where the big crowd is?
Yes. Yeah, you can kind of see a few of them through. How far up are you? You're
80.
80 feet up?
We went up.
Yeah, you can kind of just barely see through the crowd, or through the.
They're about 475 feet away, which is I'm just basically going to lob with Gunn's other two actions. We're going to cast Sun. Oh, let's get it. Sunburst. Right, that's a 60-foot. Let's see, draw a 60-foot circle. 60-foot radius. That's here. Yeah, that looks right about right. Right about over there in the middle of that group.
Okay, so you hurl a sunburst, gesturing with your sword, saying the magic divine words, and... Or actually, sorry, what is casting sunburst? Is that you directly, or...
Yes.
Are you using something? Okay.
From spell slots.
Okay. Alright, so they need to all make reflex saves here. I'm going to go from left to right. That's a crit fail.
Ooh.
That's a regular fail. Oh, I skipped Lucretia. I'll go back to her. That one's a critical success. And then Lucretia herself got a regular success. So go ahead and roll the damage. $37. This is Divine Invocation, Light, Fire, Positive, and is fire damage. Okay, just double checking their stats. Alright, so the first one takes double that. 74 points of fire damage. Lucretia saved, so she takes half. Sorry, is there a blind as well?
Yep.
On critical failure,
What
that one's blind.
This is what got Will
permanently.
back in the day.
Mhm.
Yep,
I recall.
that's true. Lucretia just succeeded, so she took half damage, which was 18. Next one was a regular failure for the full 37. And then the last one got a critical success and takes no damage. Okay, so of the 4 Lamia, the furthest one away from you is seared in the eyes, and his all of the Lamia in this courtyard are in their like partial human, partial snake forms. So they're all large creatures. He's dropped his weapons or his scimitars and is like reached up for his eyes, screaming in pain, kind of writhing around. Lucretia managed to kind of twist her face away from the center of the blast, and one on the edge managed to kind of like dive out of the way. All right, so that is them. Any other actions? I guess that was 3 actions.
So that should be it from returning command and
Okay.
cast a spell. Yeah.
Asher, you are up.
Me, I also managed to look at my speed, and I should be faster than my sheet is saying. I don't know what's happening there. I should be 70 instead of 16.
Oh, what are you getting your bonuses from? Do you know?
So I start at 25, right? That's my base. It's been so
Yep.
long.
25 is your base.
Plus 5 for fleet, plus 10 for long strider, and then plus 30 for what Greshy did. Is that
So 5 is a basic
7?
thing. Oh, Long Strider
might not
and Long Striders does not stack with
Doesn't stack,
Greshy's
okay.
spell. They're both status bonuses, so your 10 and that
That overrides my
elemental
30.
gift
Elemental gift is 30,
Okay.
is 30. Okay, so yeah.
and it is status.
Did it. We figured it out. All right. I'm still quite fast. So this area here, the wall is still standing as long as it's not around the statue, right? So I can't just like waddle in straight.
No, the wall is pretty
Oh, it
damaged, so... Oh, what was that?
It does say 1 wall when I try and walk over there. It tells
Oh.
me.
That's kind of cool. Yeah, the wall itself is damaged, but you could... I mean, it is effective... the area is closer to where the statue is impacted, so like around here it is a bit more crumbled. There's no spot at ground level where you could just like slip through though.
Okay, but I can kind of, let's see, if I come over here, 1 turn, I can see through here.
For convenience sake, yeah, you could probably like see through a crack or something.
Oh, a crack.
Yeah,
All right,
you would need to
we're
like fly or climb up.
I could fly. That would probably be easier than climbing. Ash just starts climbing. Grace like, no, stop. You could fly. All right, I will float up to where I can see. I don't know how high that will be. Come here, Asher. You silly man.
What's your fly speed in this form? I guess it would be 30.
Your ground speed without stats. So yeah, 30. Or
Okay, so you
bonuses,
could-
sorry.
So you can fly straight up 15 for 1 action. Sure, at 15... Right there, yeah, you could probably see a couple of... You probably wouldn't be able to see all the way back to, like, Lucretia, but you could... If you were just trying to target, like,
This tower
this guy over here... Oh, the tower guy you can actually see from the ground.
Oh. Well, put me back
He's-
down there.
Oh, sorry, okay.
I don't want to fly anymore. No. All right.
You're shooting up at him, but he is standing at the edge of the tower, so looking down at you. So you can both see
Right.
each other.
I see him. He sees me. It's a good time. All right. In that case, I have 2 rounds. I'm gonna hunt prey him,
Okay.
the tower man, and I'm gonna give him the old double shootings. Make sure I have everything
I'm gonna make a
right.
hunt price status effect. I'm gonna mark him with wounded.
Alright,
Okay.
my shots are a 47 and a 34.
47's a crit, 34's a hit.
Very nice.
So critical and hit.
I think that's that. Ooh, and a normal one.
That was actually low, I think, for the crit.
Yeah, it was a sad crit. Asher's cold.
All right. Well, the
chilly.
crit was 67 points of mixed damage. The regular hit was
It's still
33. And then I need to do a bunch of saves. So fortitude save. It actually.
Deadly, right?
Oh, it failed against the greater impactful rune. So do you want to push it or no?
Will I still be able to see if I push it? Push it. I don't care.
Okay, sure.
Push it out of
It
here.
would have to move to see again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably have
Get
to
outta
move
here.
to see it again. But let's see. That same
Goes both
to you.
ways.
5, 10. Okay. The next thing is it's on fire. It makes a fortitude save or be slowed. That's a crit success. Greater impactful rune is on here twice. Oh, all your runes are on here. That's weird.
Because it's a crit? Or because it's 2 hits?
No, I think the runes themselves are maybe in the description as well as on the weapon.
I think they
maybe?
are.
Yeah. Okay, and then it is also. Can you immobilize it from that angle? I'm gonna say no. You're firing an arrow up towards it.
Well, perhaps arcing kind of lands down and hits him in the foot.
I'm gonna say it hits him and knocks him back, but I don't think it's a good enough arc to hit him fully
Alright.
immobilized. Okay.
I also,
any other actions?
He's also flat-footed until my next turn.
True.
And that is it. That was
Okay.
all. Ooh. Yes, that was all 3.
Mhm.
Hunt and pray.
Which of these is the new flat-footed icon?
Oh,
it's
they've
the
got new
shield.
ones.
Okay.
That's weird.
All right. Is it the Slamia's turn? No, it's the Slamia's turn.
Which Lamia is it?
Oops, all Lamia.
That's why you number them.
I can't number them in Foundry. I don't have a numbering system. I could name them with numbers. That would take time.
What we did before and-
Okay.
Give them names with letters. I mean,
I
descending
could.
letters.
This one's going to move. This one is going to also move in this direction. Actually, sorry. What was the first one that I moved? This one? No. It's going to move towards all of the strangeness.
Maybe chat can give us some Lamia names that start with A, B, C.
I forgot to make you roll concealment for those attacks, but whatever. Greshy.
All right, Greshy's going to have the most exciting turn as he will spend 3 actions to give Phelan 2 as he just kind of hovers along the ground 20 feet up, and we're getting to about there. Hopefully I remember where it was
Two
because I
actions to give
can't
Phelan 3.
measure. What was that?
Oh, you probably meant that, I guess. You said 3 actions to give 2, and I was like, that's not a very good deal.
You're correct. It was the other way around. And Greshy will spend his 3rd action to cast Protect Companion, and will verbally bring a shield up with a druidic word that nobody else quite understands. And there's a shimmer around Phelan in a green sort of haze that is visible slightly through the cloud that he's now engulfed in. And that will be his round.
Okay.
Super exciting.
This Lamia is going to kind of approach the cloud, drawing his scimitars. Lucretia is going to back away. to here. And cast a spell.
Can't even see her.
Nope. Okay. For anyone who can see her, which is maybe just barely Gunn and Rock, you might hear her. You hear her vaguely shout something, and then cast her spell, and a gate opens up around her.
Of course it fucking does.
Falls down, consumes her, and she is
Sick of
gone.
this person. I'm sick of her. This is the only spell she knows.
It really is. You'd think she'd run out at some point.
Okay.
I'm not even sure this is
Yeah.
worth it anymore. We should just leave.
Coughing in the smoke. He is looking around. I don't think he can hit anybody from here. Sunburst doesn't stick around, right? It's just...
Correct. It's one and done.
Okay. Salami, right? He's going to run over to this one to try and help him out. Salami over here. He's going to run towards the smoke, not smoke, but the cloud of dust. They seem to be kind of standing around near the edge of the cloud of dust, waiting for you guys to get closer. This one is blinded. He's not doing much. This one is going to make its way to the center and start descending the tower. This one likewise will make its way to the center and start descending the tower. This one was just badly hit, is injured. It will move back to the ledge and can it... try? That's not within range. Sure. It's going to hurl 2 javelins very quickly down towards you, Asher. They're probably not going to hit. Let's see.
They could.
36 looks like a miss. And the second javelin is a 32, which is also a miss. So not a lot's
The
happening.
javelins. Oh,
Ooh, one damage.
one.
It took 1 point of damage.
Let's just
That
take
happened.
this back and start over from the beginning, and we'll just try it again and see what happens.
But it is no longer inflamed. Gun.
How tall is this tower? Is it still up above me?
Which tower are you...
the Lamia
one-
that's fighting, that's throwing
He's fighting
javelins
Asher?
at Asher.
Yeah, it's about 90 feet. It's like just over the
Okay,
height of the wall.
so we should be able to fly. Okay, so Rock and I are going to fly over there as soon as I can get my actions put together. We need to chart a course something like this, which means probably
Oh, we're
Rock
still
has-
bothering. Okay.
Hmm?
I mean,
Yeah.
go. Greshy doesn't know. I'm just surprised we're gonna bother cleaning them up.
I think Rock's gonna have to spend both of his actions moving, but in his first action he can get to about there. Well, it's a canvas tool. I'm trying to change to the. Yeah,
If you're just trying to move to there, I can move you. Here you
thank you.
go.
Actually, that's
Alright,
just one action for Rock to get there.
Okay, yeah, you fly towards the tower. right up to the edge where the Lamia is standing.
But we have to go up as well. So adding 10 feet to go. Yeah, he'll have to make a second action. We'll as we fly there in 2 actions, we'll go up to where we're like right above him, but in range, so we can reach down and swing at him. 95.
Okay.
And that means that we've moved. Well, I'll figure out the total move distance in a moment when it matters. First, we'll take a gun and do a basic attack here.
Now I'll make you guys roll concealment. Roll concealment.
Right. Oh, there we are. Sure.
If you're attacking.
All right, should I roll that first?
Yeah. Unless you like seeing the attacks crit and then miss because of concealment.
There.
It's up to you.
Does either the third eye or the true seeing prevent me from having to worry about this dust?
I don't think either matters in this case because it's not a spell.
I think that succeeds on just regular concealment, though, doesn't it?
Yeah,
just the DC 5.
6 beats the 5, so yes, you can see it.
Okay. Then let's go with a attack 1. We'll come in swinging like big.
40 is a hit.
And let's go with a whip.
Oh, sorry, was that 40? Oh, because he's flat-footed, that's actually a crit.
Okay, but that's not my attack
Did you
roll.
not have your weapon equipped? It may not
Maybe
have been.
maybe
I know
it's
you would have
equipped.
had it out, but it may not have been equipped.
It is listed as equipped in one hand on the sheet.
You might have just...
However, I might have just clicked an unarmed attack instead
Yeah, I
of
think you just clicked the unarmed attack. But in any case, that should have been a crit, so just roll the critical damage from Remedy instead.
Yeah, let's find that. Oh yeah, I see. That's that. I don't recall that being above there before. All right, here's Remedy, rolling damage. Oh, rolling. I should have hit the roll critical button. I'll just replace that with this one.
Okay, so that's the critical damage. 62 points of mixed slashing and good damage, which it takes. Slice through it. The searing light causes the Lamia to hiss. It lurches back. All the Lamia are wearing these kind of black robes with green trim. And yeah, you kind of tear through part of it, and you're burning Rasta's arrow as well to do an additional 33 points of bludgeoning, which is enough to kind of
wind as we.
Yeah, you blast it with the searing light and a gust of wind. Nearly strikes it down, but you hear the break sound of its armor shattering. Little break flashes above its head. It's like staggering to get up.
We have one additional.
It's almost down.
Left.
Okay.
Swing. We get it with a backswing, and we have a
44 is another crit. You can roll the damage for fun, but that is almost certainly enough to take it out. Yes. You backswing to slice through its chest as it's righting its body the second time, and that's enough to kill it. The blood splatters across the white marble tower, and it hisses out as its little forked tongue nearly licks you in the face, but you recoil as the Lamia collapses. One Lamia down. Asher.
Well, I don't know anything about anything, and I see Gunn going in, so let's load up. Come here, Asher. 2 turns for... Nope, that's wrong.
Is there no bring to front button on the
Just hit tab. Hit tab between your active tokens.
Yeah, fair enough. I just wanted to make it actually show up on top of rocks.
There's an add-on that I meant to get, but I keep forgetting to get it.
Token attacher, I think.
Alright. From 30 feet up, can I see the other tower lad or lady?
Yes, you can see her. That is in fact a Lady Lamia in the other tower.
Lamia.
My lovely Lady Lamia.
You net 185. That's far enough. Well, not far enough. Close enough. Use 2 turns. No hunt prey this time, so just a normal shot. This off.
Okay, you float up and then take a shot.
Oh wait. Concealment.
Concealment. Ah, I should have had you roll concealment on your second attack, Gunn, but I forgot.
Oh.
I have an 11.
11's good enough.
Thank you.
Take your strike.
A
critical! Natural 20 for a 52.
Huzzah.
A perfect shot to the chest. Roll crit damage.
Still never see
77.
it coming. She is. As she peeks his head up over the statue. You. It's not hunted prey though. Which
that fails the impact. She's on fire. I want one of these days for someone to fail the frost rune.
That happened
I did
once.
too. It did happen once. Someone did.
It did
fail.
happen once. It was at like the tail end of the frost rune's effective DC level.
My sad little frost rune.
Okay, but it succeeded against the frost rune, so it's on fire, and you can push it back 10 if you wish.
Yeah, I like pushing them. I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't choose to push them back. I feel like that should just happen unless I don't use.
It says you can. It doesn't say.
Yeah, it says you can.
Yeah. You can
I guess I
choose
should
to
have
force
you-
a target to succeed. So you should probably have them choose to succeed before you, or choose to roll when you decide if you want them to push it or not.
Yes, so that's probably what I should do. But in any case, it pushes back 10. From this arc all the way over here, sure, they're immobilized.
And flat-footed now.
And flat-footed.
Good for them. Flat-footed all the way over there.
And flat-footed. All right, you've pinned their snaky snass into the marble
Okay.
tower.
And that's it. I float and I shoot.
All right.
Float and shoot.
Which lobby is
Are
this?
there
This
any animals
one.
that you're
What is that even
doing that you're doing those 2 actions similar to? Just out of curiosity.
Wait. No, I'm confused by the question.
Float like a butterfly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Sting like a bee.
No, Asher floats like a
Just
chicken.
doing Both of these.
Float like a chicken.
And
sting
stings like a chicken.
There you go.
Do I have bug form? I have pest form, and I have
Okay.
flying form, so I have wasp form. I have bugs. Choose not to use the bugs.
This one is going to cast a spell. Do I have any way of tracking that? Sure. I'll use Doom. Okay. So, one of the Lamias begins casting a spell, causing magical duplicates of itself to swarm around it. I don't need to actually cast it for you guys, but you recognize the spell. It's Mirror Image. As it prepares for combat. The next Lamia in the sequence, over here, is going to rush forward as well. And you know what? Sure. Similarly, is going to cast Mirror Image. Greshy.
Super exciting round again. I'm gonna move up to here, I think. So Phelan will go ahead and just move on his own, continuing in the same path as Greshy starts to charge power into his hands, and will spend his whole 3 actions doing so. And that'll be it. Next
Okay.
round.
Another Lamia with Chiv. Okay. Also cast Mirror Image. What do you know? Up here. This one's stuck. It would like to be unstuck. It needs to make a athletics check. Is that true? Where did the crit specialization come? Oh! Crit specialization is missing from that action. It was there before. Crit specialization. DC 10 athletics check. Okay. It succeeds. It is... I've pulled it out of the initiative order. Apparently.
Oh.
Where... I don't know. I've resorted it. What have I done? Okay, we move back to the... Oh, no, I can't. Oh, I don't have the add-on turned on. No! Okay, well, it used an action, and that caused its turn to move. Sigh. This one. Similar thing. They're all just mirroring up. Where is this one in the turn order? I should really just collapse them all into one turn, shouldn't I? Where'd you go? Sorry if I'm driving everyone crazy. Okay. I see. They're the first two in the order. Okay. These two are just going to back away. And I think that's basically it. Gunn. One of them took 9 damage. I don't know which one that was. This one? This one.
Okay.
9 fire damage. And it's still on fire. Alright.
The ones that are headed this way, they're just kind of slithering across the ground.
Yep. Yeah, they're all slithering through the snow, duplicating themselves. As they do so.
Yeah, I just want to leave a marker.
You can't. That thing is broken. So I can ping. This is where you're going?
Yep. As we wheel off towards the other Lamia there, and can't quite get close enough to really lay into it. So
okay, so you turn and fly towards the northern tower, ignoring the Lamia that were hanging out in the south.
And so we will. I have my swords. Oh, there they are. Yeah, there we go. For Gunn's remaining 2 actions, we'll go ahead and throw Divine Lance at it. With 38 to hit.
38 will hit. Roll damage. Swing your blade, causing a shockwave of divine energy to slash through this Lamia for 28 points of good damage.
Correcto, and that's all I've got.
Alright. Asher. If you're talking, you're muted, I think.
Yeah. Now I'm not muted. I wasn't saying much. I was having thoughts. But yeah, I can't see these the cluster quite yet, right?
The big cluster, you can make out that there's a couple of Lamia in that area, but you can't see them all clearly.
Oh, should there be a... Yeah, I should have rolled a concealment against that.
Oh, there probably should have been a concealment, yeah. Someday I'll remember.
Well, we're just gonna do some more flying. Up we go a little bit. Want to go up. Let's see, 45 would be one. Is 45 like high enough to float over things, or would I still have to go more?
45 is high enough to kind of slip through the broken part of the wall. The actual the tallest parts of the wall are at 80 feet, but at 45, there's definitely a spot where you can slip through the you could fly through the statue's space, because the statue's not a perfect cylinder. There's a lot of gaps in the statue itself.
Fly speed is 40. Can I end in the gap? Oops.
Yes.
Here. Okay. Ooh. Goodbye, Greshy. The area went dark when I went over here.
Because Greshy's still on the outside edge of the map, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, aye.
It's very frightening, actually, because it just shows an outline of Greshy and Phelan, and then a.
Yeah, I'm not sure what.
Wah.
I haven't seen that effect before. It's I think it has to do with characters being outside the padding of the map, or in the padding of the map. I don't normally use this padding of the map, but you guys wanted to start from the outside, so. Okay, so yeah, you flew up and then flew into that little gap. Anything else?
See them a bit clearer now?
Yes. Yeah, you can see and or target all of them. Maybe not all of them, not the southern one.
Okay, not the southern one. So
because that tower is still in the way.
This one, this front one, and this one to the north, I'm going to hunt prey. I don't remember if you mirror image them. I don't think it matters. I'm just gonna hunt prey what I see. If
Okay.
It works, it works.
Yeah, that's fine. So the northernmost of the group is what you're doing?
Yeah. And then the one most to the east.
Okay. Again, I'm just going to mark them with wounded, the little cross. Okay.
And that's my great, awesome turn.
They are marked. I don't want to just collapse a little army, yeah. But, they see you coming. From this distance, you can hear them. One of them shout, "We must summon the rune giants. They will be able to assist us." And it starts slithering. What's your speed?
This would have been a great distraction.
Still can be.
Well, I didn't tell anybody.
Okay. It's going to move over towards the gate.
I think they might notice.
This one is also going to move towards the gate. And they're pressing up against the gate.
Have to return their giant artifact.
So two of them have moved over to one of the southern gate doors and are starting to push it open. Greshy.
I'm not even sure what we're doing here anymore. Greshy's gonna drop a spell.
I don't even know Lucretia left.
Well, I don't see her at all.
I just think she's hiding.
I mean, that's it. I can't tell if she might be hiding or something, but I can't see her. Everything that was going to be in range decided to run the fuck away. So Greshy's going to drop his spell without using it, because otherwise he's just going to hit Asher with it. Fuck. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just do that again. Greshy's going to command Phelan with 2 actions to move this 3, which puts him out there, I think. And we'll spend another single action to protect companion, and that'll be it. Hooray.
Okay, so you float over the wall, through the dust, and into the courtyard proper. You see... How high up are you?
20 feet.
Oh,
Was I not tall enough to go for the wall, or did I need to go higher?
No, you need to be at about 40 feet to get through the wall around where Asher is.
All right, then that takes us back a lot. I don't remember where I was. Can I undo that? Hey! Cool. Great.
That works.
Apparently.
Well, we'll go to here, I suppose, and ascend another 20 feet up, and that'll be our actions.
Okay, you kind of sidle up to the wall then and lift up. You can kind of get a peek out. The tower is sort of blocking you, but you could pretty easily see this one right here, and the one that's dead up on the tower, as well as the one that Gunn is fighting all the way over there on that tower. Okay. All right. Now it's the Salamia's turn. It can kind of see you guys approaching through the dust. But it's going to run over to its allies over here. And they're all going to heave against the door together to get it open. Okay. End of the round, the dust is kind of dispersing and settling enough that it is not as much of an issue anymore. So concealment's gone. These two are just going to go into this tower. That's not where they are. There we go.
Should we just leave?
You're asking me?
Well, you're the closest one to me.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't see Lucretia
This
anywhere.
one.
I don't know. Is she hiding? Did she run away? Gunn didn't say anything.
Okay.
Oh, hello.
One of the Lamia is snaking its way through the snow towards you guys from the ground. And that leaves this Lamia up here. This is the immobilized flat. Oh, it should not be immobilized. It's still on fire, though. And Rock will attack it. Or not Rock, but Gunn attacked it. It is going to target Gunn. To action, cast a spell. I need a will save, please, Gunn. That is a war.
I'm going to activate my Divine Grace. Plus
Okay.
2.
Go ahead and roll with the +2 then.
And then... Oh, right, here's the... Oh, I can't control click in the popped out. Okay, maybe it's right here. Nope, that's control click is the wrong thing. Shift click is what I wanted.
There, I can reveal. It was a 43 on will saves.
So
Well,
Plus 2.
45 total.
So 45 total versus the DC. That is a critical success. So you a wave of kind of sleepiness, drowsiness starts to hit you, and your eyes like droop a little bit. You like squint and focus, shake your head to try and knock that drowsiness away. Seeing that you are unaffected, it is going to then roll a jav. Jav.
Is Rock fine?
Oh, that's a good question. Does the spell... Oh, yeah, Rock actually needs to make a save too.
what's the range on that, though?
Oh, we're pretty close.
Yeah, that's close enough.
Okay.
Looking for his... Oh, I just gotta pick his token. He has a 38.
38 is also... Where'd your save go? 38 is a success as well. Is there anything interesting? Oh, actually, it's a critical success. Yeah, it's a critical success in this case.
Oh, cool.
Or incapacitation is a thing. Okay, so yeah, you both shake it off.
Ah,
Okay, but it's still through the javelin. That is a miss on the 38. That is its turn. Gunn. It takes 5 damage from the fire, and it's still
Fizzling.
On fire.
on fire.
Are you mouthing or saying something?
Neither. Gunn and Rock are going to fly over here. A total of, looks like about 30 feet.
Okay, you fly closer.
And continue pummeling these guys with the blade.
Okay, let's swing away.
There we go. 43.
43 should be a crit. Yep. Especially with this still being. Oh, it should not be 5. But that is still a crit. 68 points of damage.
Oh, I forgot that Rock actually has a second action left. Should have had him use his attack first.
Okay, you can have him attack as well. It's fine.
Okay. Rock will do a Talon strike.
30. 30 is not enough to hit. Just barely.
Oh, it's a 2 on a dice.
Yes. Oh, it was an actual 2 on the dice. I see.
Yeah, I read 12 when the dice popped up.
Nope.
Must have been just misreading it.
Okay, so yeah, Rock flies up, does a Talon strike. He managed to dodge out of the way of that, or she managed to dodge out of the way of that. You then strike her with the blade, nearly taking her down with your swing.
We'll do a second one.
Second one's a 34. That will hit. Roll damage.
For 30 points.
30 is enough to strike her down as well. She is dead. Her body hits the marble floor with a thud, causing a couple of loose pieces of marble to break free. She impacts the ground hard. And that is, I think, all your actions.
Mm-hmm.
Asher.
Asher.
One of your
seeing
hunted
this-
prey is close to you.
Hello, my hunted prey. Asher aims his bow at this Lamia, but instead of shooting, goes, "Where is Lucretia?" Asks.
Is what you shout at him. You're not getting to the mistress without going through me.
Oh my god.
Well, you're useless, ain't you?
I just want to know if she left or not. Alright, I guess I'll ask
Okay.
again in a second.
Ask differently.
Yeah, I'll have to ask differently. So is that a one action?
No, that's not an action. That's just
That's not-
talking.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm going to shoot. My little. We'll find it one day. I have to click a bunch of buttons. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna hunted prey, pew pew, strike, try our best. 39 to 32. I don't know about illusions or anything, so those are my numbers.
Right, those both have the potential to hit. So, mirror image. The way mirror image works is, I believe these are D4s. 1 in 4 chance. 1 in 2. Okay. And if the image is hit, it is destroyed. So 1 is. Okay. So 1d4. If it's a 1, you hit him. If it's not, you hit one of the images. If it's a 3, you hit one of the images on the first attack. And then the second one, roll 1d4. Oops, sorry, that should be roll 1d3. Same result either way, too. It hits another image. So 2 of the images are gone.
Okay. Shoot again.
So you managed to very quickly pierce 2 different images. They fade.
That's a 28, so probably not hitting.
Nope, 28 is a miss. Flies wide. On a miss, does anything happen? Only on a hit, it's destroyed. If an attack roll fails your AC but doesn't crit fail, it still destroys an image. So one more image gets hit, and now it is out of images.
Okay, and now that's out of images. Ash will go, you're out of images, so I'll ask again. Is Lucretia still here? Giving every opportunity.
The mistress's whereabouts are none of your business, scum!
Alright, Asher turns to Greshy. I don't think she's here.
I do take that as a no. Not even sure this is worth our time.
I think she's somewhere else. And that's my turn, I believe. Yeah, I've done everything.
Okay.
Did I? Okay. No, I didn't have to play. Shoot. Oh. I guess I do have one more. I don't want to shoot again or move yet, so... I'm just gonna yell to Gunn. Gunn!
If you're flying, you do have to use an action to continue flying.
Oh, I do? Okay,
Yes,
I'll do
otherwise
that.
you fall. Okay.
Yes. Well, I can fall slower than the average person.
True.
That's better than not, but
Alright, I fly.
Okay, so you're just doing the fly 0 to hover.
Yeah.
Okay. One of the Lamia is going to snake his way out of the gates
There he goes.
into the city. Okay, next Lamia does the same. Whoop. Snake. Greshy, it's your turn.
so tempted to just leave.
Gunn's there.
Well, Gunn's fine. He just killed that thing.
Oh, I don't want to leave him alone.
True, we
Back,
don't.
Gunn.
Well, and also I don't like this guy possibly following us. So I'm 40 feet up, so I should be able to fly over the wall now.
Yes.
10,
Come
15,
here.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So
Oh, jeez.
Greshy commands Phelan to fly forward, commands him to fly down, and uses 2 actions to give him 3 so he can take a chomp while he's at it. So that will drop us down to doot. And now Phelan's going to chomp. See how that does. And he's gonna miss. So, you know.
Okay, natural 1. He bites towards the creature, but he bites a little bit too early as he's trying to fly down towards the Lamia. And the Lamia recoils, or like coils down into the ground.
And Greshy will continue
Yeah.
to maintain the shield on Phelan.
Okay.
And that'll be our turn.
The Lamia's turn. It already used that. Mark it. Oh, there's enough. I think it is going to swing. Yeah, it'll swing with a spear in one hand to try and stab at Phelan. Since he's big,
That's going to be a miss.
29's a miss. It's a critical miss, in fact.
Just-
And then it will follow up with a claw strike. It's a 37 to hit.
That'll
It
also
is
be a
also
miss.
a miss. All right. Sorry, those two attacks, and then its third action will be to slither and back up a bit defensively.
Mhm.
Okay. Top of the round. Wait. Oh, that wasn't even that Lamia. Oops. Well, the Lamia whose turn it actually was has left. The Lamia that you were fighting is the one that just backed up. Okay. Gunn, it is your turn. The dead Lamia continues to burn.
A nice fire. Gunn's murderous.
We're gonna make our way down. So that would be my full movement to come here, but if we're flying down from 95, we're going to use, what, 40 feet of movement, so we're probably going to go about 20 feet back. So we will drop down.
I think flying down doesn't use extra feet. It's
No,
just
it
flying
uses
up.
half.
Does it?
It uses, yeah, so we still have to use some movement.
Oh, okay.
But we'll get to where we're about 40 feet up, I think, from that.
Yeah, you can move straight down 10 feet for every 5 feet of movement you spend.
We're going to move down at an angle to where we're basically on the same height as the others and get to about here. And then we'll cast...
Okay, so you're kind of amidst the statue then.
Oh, we're still... Oh, the statue is still hanging out here in the...
Yeah, the statue has fallen into that big space. So, yeah,
okay, well,
you'd be
we're
flying
above
kind
the
of...
statue, but we'll have to dive down the rest of the way when we get to the other side.
Okay.
We're skimming over the top of it. And then we'll... Wait, I can't see the guy then, if that's the case. So never mind. On that action, we're just going to move, and that's about it.
Okay. Yeah, you're aware he's there, but you can't quite see him at this angle if you're, just skimming over the statue. He's kind of just on the ground level on the other side of it. Asher.
Me? Whoa. There's some discrepancy here. Gunn. I think Lucretia might have left.
I think so, too. Like she bugged out as soon as I hit her with the sunburst.
Blast.
Greshy's rune flares brightly when you say that.
Oh. Greshy. Shh. Should we still be here?
We could use this as our distraction for the giant friends. Potentially.
I needed to tell them first. They were very specific.
Well, they'll have to figure it out now.
We
Oh
could
my
fix
God.
that if we go for it. I've still got ascending I can use today.
Well, what are we doing?
Uh,
Do we want to finish this one off real quick and go, or just leave it?
I think, yeah, finish this one and then leave.
Still tell us where Lucretia is.
I guess it could live if it wants to actually talk to us, but I don't think it will. Probably doesn't even know where Lucretia went. She probably just
I will
abandoned
tell
it.
you nothing! It hisses from the ground as you guys chatter back and forth above it.
Okay, well, it's currently a witness to our affairs. So
Waste
very
silence witnesses around here.
unfortunate. I gotta, you just
Generally, but sometimes.
sometimes you just have to kill someone. Poor Asher. Where are you? Where is your weapon?
Just think of it as a big old snake. Sort of like dragons are big old snakes.
I don't know. I always want to kill big old
You're not
snake.
helping.
I don't know.
42 and a 31.
Crit and miss. One crit, one miss.
This is very polarizing.
Mm-hmm.
15.
So many dice. 79 points of damage that the Lamia takes. You fire 2 arrows swiftly in its direction. One pierces its shoulder. The other goes pierces the cloth of its hood.
Oh, and it's 10. And now it's flat-footed.
Oh, right, sorry, that was a crit, so... all the things. Are you pushing it? Yes, no?
Don't.
No, I'm not pushing it.
Okay, you're not
No
pushing it.
pushies. I love to push,
It's
but
on
not-
fire. It's
Just within
make a
range.
Fortitude save.
Crush's like, no.
It succeeds against the
You
frost.
push it just out of range for me to do fucking anything, I swear.
And are you immobilizing it?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm sick of this guy.
pin it to the ground. All right.
And he's
Anything else?
flat-footed.
Yeah,
Until
yes,
my next
flat-footed.
turn. And I assume talk to Gunn and Greshy. I shot my hunted shot. I get one more. Why not? Oh no! I gotta fly.
Ah, there you go.
I remain in the
True.
sky.
All right, Greshy.
Looking the way.
All right. How is he looking, by the way? Is he looking roughed up by that, or is he doing okay?
That was the first strike against it. It looks injured, certainly. Oh, the health estimate is off as well. I'll add that to my list. of things.
I have no idea how it's looking. Screw it. We're just
Where'd it go?
so done with this.
No
I'm-
witnesses.
Greshy's going to point a finger in its direction, and a beam of sickly green energy will shoot out and strike the thing directly in the chest. I need to make a fortitude save.
Okay.
Oh,
So
I
the
thought it was
DC
going to
40.
disintegrate.
Oh my god.
It failed. So that is 70 points of negative damage, it looks like.
70 points,
Uh-huh. And it did not get reduced to 0.
That's fine. Phelan will take care of the rest.
Okay.
Greshy will use his third action to command Phelan to run up and take a big old chomp at it and see if he can actually, hopefully hit this time. Strike.
Good boy
All right.
energy. Ooh.
Good boy energy. There you go.
Womp, womp, womp. Natural 20 for a 49. So Phelan does a leap over it, like a flying leap over its head, drops down, give me the chomp.
52 points of mixed damage.
Points of mixed damage is almost enough to take it down. Almost.
That's rude.
Don't
That's
tell us
rude.
where she
So rude.
is.
Like flip it up in the air by the tail.
It lands on top of it, bites into its haunch, snaky haunch, and tears into it, the purple blood spewing everywhere. He's kind of wrestling it around in his mouth. And
Well,
that
it's
is
its turn.
his second
Wants to
action.
try and
All
get
right.
away.
It's the Lamia's turn. Spells are really all useless, aren't they? Okay, well, it is going to try a claw attack on Phelan.
All right.
34 is a miss.
Mm-hmm.
It'll try a second claw attack on Phelan.
Critical miss.
3 is a miss. It will try. What will it try? Shit.
It's the time to run now. Run back to your master.
Never. I must protect the mistress at all costs. It will try a critical
God.
third.
You people
strike
choose
for a
the
25.
worst people to worship. You know that. None of them actually care about you. She ran away the first
It's-
moment she had a chance to.
It
Like,
takes
if
its
Gunn
1
was like,
point of
stay
fire
here and
damage.
die while I run off, I would not do
Like
that.
there was some kind of a real world example of something similar to that
Hmm.
that long ago.
Hmm.
Weird.
Gun.
I believe with one action, Rock can get to where we're straight above this guy
Okay.
Dive
about,
down. Dive
about
down.
30 feet over, and then the rest down. And then he can do his Talons attack. So, token. Direct token.
More good boy
Sorry.
energy.
I'm gonna shift him slightly so that I can actually target him.
Yeah, I gotta. Okay, there we go. Talons.
40 is a crit. Roll critical. All right. Rock dives down, grabs both talons into. Snakes are a giant eagle's standard prey, so this is the exact kind of juicy target that Rock's been looking for. He flies straight at it, and both talons just pierce the thick, juicy snaz and lift it up as he flaps his wings. The Lamia writhes in pain. No! As it just bleeds out in Rock's grasp. And that is all of the combatants that are visible.
I think we're flying out right now then.
Yeah, nobody's even here.
I'm taking the rest of the flight time that I have to just fly up over the wall and back at least onto the ground over here.
Okay, so you immediately just fly back over the wall to the east?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In fact, I mean, if I head back to the... I would head back to the place we came out of, the little hovel that we were in. Assuming that my fly speed is going to be disappearing soon, we're just going to be hoofing it on foot at the moment.
Okay. Do Asher and Gunn follow?
Oh yeah, I'm skipping around right after. Ooh wee!
Sorry, is that a yes
I
from
realized
Gunn?
that everybody left.
Okay. Okay, so satisfied or dissatisfied with your strike, you guys fly back to the east, duck into the hovel that you've been hiding in. Oops, that's a Brizio map. That was finished last. Okay, what do you guys do? You hear lots of shouting outside.
Lucretia's a slippery one.
Well, she's probably not going to be wanting to go back there, though.
Not for a while. We're just taking away strongholds from them one by one. The initial impression that must have just freaked her out enough.
You have that send it to the giant, let them know that there's distraction going on at the moment, and if they can move now, they should.
If we do that, if we tell them that, we need to go help them with that immediately, I think, because otherwise we're not holding down this distraction. It's just a temporary
they
thing.
might
That's
still
fine.
wander.
I don't think they're going to immediately head south to look for us. We do need to make sure are there spared that led us here? I forget. Was it
Morgiv is standing in the
Morgiv is-
building. With
He's just standing in the corner there,
Oh.
just watching us, smiling like he does.
Morgiv.
Morgiv, we're gonna head down.
Morgiv doesn't smile. He's got this perpetual worried look on his face.
That's fair.
We
need to collapse this. We need to
talk.
collapse this exit as well.
Maybe.
I imagine the
anyone-
footfalls in the snow that I just left back there with Phelan are going to lead them right to this place.
There.
How do you want to do that?
Well, we're going to go down into the tunnels, and do you have allies that we can work with, or are they all hiding right now?
Oh, we've just sent them all into hiding.
That's right.
Try to go find them.
I
No.
think
No.
I think the Lamia and such have known about the tunnel's existence for long enough that just
think they
knowing
get
where the
too
entrance
lost in
is
them.
isn't necessarily going to let them find and attack the spared. We need to decide whether if we're going to help the giants, escape today, are we going to try to travel there underground, or are we going to fly there?
I can't. Our fly's out.
Ah.
Last minute. There's no way we would be getting that far south anyway.
Or travel on the surface to make. We're going to lose a lot of time traveling underground.
My worry is that they're not just going to ask the. Actually, I don't remember the timetable, but aren't most of the giants out like looking for us? So because they were out with the Yetis, the giants were out. The good giants don't just stay in the camp. They are roused to go do whatever bidding, and I think right now they're looking for us, which is why I think
They
that
want to
needs
notice.
to be better planned. Yeah.
Well, maybe what we should do is travel back towards the south on the surface for a while. If we encounter, other rune giants or lamias along the way, we can engage them to continue the distraction. If we don't, we can make our way to where the giant encampment is and have another powwow rather quickly before
I actually think Asher's right. I think we've blown this one. I blew this one. If we were going to use this as a distraction, we should have warned them well ahead of time. There's no way they'd get the giants back, even if we were to delay a little bit with us fighting rune giants or what have you.
We could send them a message and ask for a reply back. We could say, Lamia dispersed. Do you want support for an exit now or another distraction later?
I mean, it seems reasonable to me.
Good ask.
But we should move. There are still tracks leading directly here. We shouldn't be hanging around.
Let me cast that spell with that message while we're waiting.
Who are you sending it to?
Whoever Asher tells me the name of the. I think the proper name is enough to. Sending.
You need to be
but
familiar.
remember that
For sending, you have to actually be familiar with the target.
Do you?
Yes. The
One
target is
creature
one
with-
creature with whom you are familiar.
You're right.
the other thing is, didn't you have an issue with sending to Gamagen that he didn't get the full message?
Oh yeah,
True.
that might be.
So we'd have
trouble.
the same issue here probably.
Probably.
Let's head downstairs. I don't feel comfortable being on the surface.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Like, we can
so-
continue to cause chaos someplace else, but we shouldn't be here.
Yep.
Alright, with some haste, you hustle with Morgiv down into the tunnels, re-evaluating your strategy and thinking about what your next steps are now that the Lamia Lucretia has slipped out of your grasp. And
There
I
are
think,
still 2 more major forts we can hit.
yes, there are in fact. We will give you the time to think and prepare, since this is as good a place as any to go and end the session for tonight. So, thank you all for showing up. Hope you all had fun. Sorry for the extra outage. Did not mean to be out for an extra week, but we did. So,
What
tough luck.
happens when people get sick?
Yes.
Don't get sick.
But
It's bad
everybody's
for you.
feeling good. So,
Mhm.
thanks for joining us. Have a lovely evening, everybody. We'll see you next week. I hope. I assume. I think I'm.
I think
yeah,
so.
I think we're all good. All right. Next episode's on the 10th. See you then. Good night.